Look at the players coming through the tunnel earlier. I don't think you can get this game started soon enough for them. It's NBA basketball. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are going out east in the early season. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, Indiana, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Turner. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Halliburton. Little general out there with Cooper. Then there's Jay. Then there's Speedy. And it's Cotton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Smitty, he is a self-professed gym rat. For Kyle Kuzma, hoops was his ticket out of Flint, Michigan to make a better life. And he's done that.
He has, overcoming the odds. Wasn't the most touted prospect, a late first-round pick, but dreams do come true, and he's not done yet, Kevin.
And he gets the bucket. And so here's the home team. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
He's guarded by Cooper. Inside, here's Kuzma. The second chance effort, and the rejection by James.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm. 3 straight misses to begin this contest, and already starting to look frustrated.
Middleton the pass to Turner. That shot missing. James with some nice D. Gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And he drives in, and there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
This is what you like to see. Kuzma not selling for something along the perimeter. In fact, just the opposite.
Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Halliburton outside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. James with a deep 3. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Pacers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Back to Halliburton. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the paint. Here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art. Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
The drive by James, it's good. James has got 8 points. You know, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early on.
And Kevin, because they came into the season with high hopes, it's really a test of their mental resolve as well.
Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Knocked loose. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one drops for him.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pacers trail by 4. Down low. And the rejection by James.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. but right now, he's hurting the team.
And good that time.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them. And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Fellas, that was ruthless. He threw it down with some authority.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And you know what, Smitty? He knows his role. Kyle Kuzma's not shy getting up shots.
Kevin, he does not lack confidence. If the shot's there, he's going to take it. He's capable of filling it up at all three levels.
James, the bounce pass. McGee. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Middleton kicks to Halliburton. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Pass to Turner. And James pulls it down.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's 8 points for Speedy.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. And back with the start of the second quarter in And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
We've got Speedy. Young is out there with Daniel Tice. Then there's Jay, and it's Okogie in at the small forward.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Pacers. Curry is out there with Brogdon. And there's Jackson. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Duarte in at the small forward position. Here's James. Over to the wing. Here's McGee. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 9 assists now tonight. Here's Curry. Good defensive work there by Young. Gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. James, the pass to Okogie. Offensive rebound. James kicks to McGee. Drills the three-pointer. McGee's got 6 points in the quarter.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Curry. Middleton left side. Over James. Middleton can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Pass to Jackson. Indiana moving it around. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
The line for the Pacers.
And if you
The Pacers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
one of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now the pass to Orte. He lobs it up.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Halliburton. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what was your impression?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks.
And that's a...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Speedy.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
We've got Speedy, be out there with Jay, and then it's Little General, and it's Cooper in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Miles Turner.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. For Indiana, they have hit all four of their chances so far in this one. The first free throw is good.
One of several late first-round steals in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has a higher ceiling than many scouts anticipated.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. James looking it over. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
McGee, the pass to James. Count it. James has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the Pacers call time here. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
The three nailed from three-point land. James has got 27 points.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
On fire right now, Kuzma getting to his spots and doing whatever he wants.
James with a deep three, sinks it. What range from outside, wow.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Halliburton outside to the inside. Here's Turner, banked in off the glass. Turner's got 8 points.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
The drive by James, and there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
This team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots. And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's James. McGee finds James. Doesn't go for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Middleton.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Chris Middleton.
9 points in the game so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
James, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Indiana moving the ball around. Passes it to Halliburton. 1:30 left in the third. And the rejection by James. Shoots over Kuzma. Lets it go from deep. James against Kuzma. And he comes up with the deuce. 34 points for James.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Outside Turner. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. Kuzma outside. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Kuzma. Kicks it to Middleton. Kuzma outside. And the three off target. Gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. James misses. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Pacers. Buries it down low. Little General's got 5 points so far.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
James outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as... Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy.
And one
Substitution for the Pacers.
Here's Halliburton. And the basket is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
On the court for Indiana, we've got Brogdon. He's out there with Halliburton. Jackson is out there with Curry. And it's Duarte in at the 4 spot.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots. Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Malcolm Brogdon. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Outside Curry. Pass to Houston. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
James with the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's guarded closely, and James pulls it down. James has got 9 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Green. The pass to Little General. Rivers dishes to James. He takes it in, and James throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Another shot. Here's Houston. Goes up again. And they'll get another chance. Curry, Houston. Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Foul, second team foul.
And the first one drops. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Middleton outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And the Pacers, another 3.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question...
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Here's Brogdon. Outside Curry. And so they get the victory here at home. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.